Welcome students, here I am Dr. Amjad Ali. In this video we will learn another interesting test for the deduction of the autocorrelation, that is run test. Dear student, one of the assumption of OLS is that the covariance between the error is equal to 0. This means that two errors are not correlated with one another. Two errors are not equal to each other. They are independent of each other. But if the covariance between the two errors is equal to 0, or two errors are no more independent of each other, two errors are correlated with one another, this phenomenon is known as autocorrelation or serial correlation. Okay, run test was presented by Bradley in 1968. The run test can be used to decide if a data set has an issue of autocorrelation or serial correlation or not. A run test is defined as a series of increasing values or a series of decreasing values. The number of increasing or decreasing values in the length of run which form the basis of the run test. We will code values above the mean as a positive and values below the mean as a negative. A run is defined as a series of consecutive positive or negative values. Here is the formulation for the run test, that we have the mean value of run is equal to expected value of run is equal to 2n1 n2 divided by n plus 1. Here is the variance of the run, that the variance of run is equal to 2n1 n2 into 2n1 n2 minus n, and divided by n squared into n minus 1. So what is the meaning of n1, n2, n and r? Okay, n1, the number of positive values, or you can say the number of positive observation in a series. We have a data set in a series, or we can find the error term in the form of series, and we know that in the series of error term we have some positive values, some negative values. So n1 represent as a positive value, how many positive observations are available in a series. And 2, the number of negative values. So here n mean the total number of observation, which is maybe not given here, but n mean total number of observation, and r mean number of runs. Here I would like to explain what you mean by run. Run mean that how many times positive observation has changed into negative observation, or negative observation has changed into positive observation. So simply we can say that what are the signs conversion in a series. Okay, here we have the standard deviation formula for the run. We can take the under root of the variance, we get the standard deviation of run. Here is the standard formula for the confidence interval, that is mean of run minus plus 1.96 standard deviation. So I can explain here that when you are talking about the standard formula, that we say that the mean plus 1.96 standard deviation, but here we have a run for the basis, so that's why we are using a run mean plus minus 1.96 run standard deviation. Okay, here we have to develop the null and alternative hypothesis. H0 there is no autocorrelation, H1 there is autocorrelation. Okay, if our run is outside the calculated values, then reject H0 and conclude that there is autocorrelation. So let's see the empirical example, because empirical example will give us better understanding of the run test. That we have a series here. So we have a series of error term which we have calculated with the help of y, which is normally y minus y hat. So there is different methodologies or different signs for writing the error. Here we are using ET. Okay, we have total number of observation 22, number of observation from here to here. We have total number of observation 22, and we have positive observation. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have positive number of observation 10, and we have negative observation 12. So see here we have a run 7. So let's see how we calculate the run. This is first run, this is second run, this is third run, this is fourth run, this is fifth run, this is sixth run, see, and this is seventh run. So as our sign will be changed, then we can call it a 1 run. So here we have a 7 run. So mean of run is equal to expected value of run is equal to n to n1 and 2 divided by n plus 1. We put these values into the mean formula, or you can say the expected value of run. We get this, and this is our mean value of run is equal to 11.91. Here we have the variance of the run formula. Put these values into the variance of run formula, and we get the variance of run is equal to 0.0021. Okay, from this variance we can take only under root, and then we get the standard deviation of the run is equal to 0.0465. Now we have the confidence interval formula that the expected value of run minus plus 1.96 standard deviation. We put the value of mean value of run minus plus 1.96 standard deviation value, and now we have to first we add these values, multiply standard deviation with this, and then add, and then multiply standard deviation this and then subtract from this, and by adding this we get 12.00, and by subtracting we get 11.82. Okay, now we can see that our run is not lies between the calculated value. If our run not lies between the calculated value, we can conclude that our fall outside the calculated value. It may be less than that, it may be greater than that. We cannot accept the null hypothesis. If it lies here between these two, then we can accept the null hypothesis. Here our run lies on this side, so we can say that we cannot reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is autocorrelation existed in our residual, so we cannot apply OLS. Dear students, as we know that when we are talking about the serial correlation or autocorrelation, first order serial correlation or autocorrelation, we know that two consecutive error are correlated with one another, or you can say that same with one another, with same to each other. But here you can see that we cannot find a single value with same to each other. So it may be in this series there are some increasing trend in the series, there may be some decreasing trend in the series. So increasing or decreasing trend in the series create an issue of the autocorrelation. So run tests enable us to find the higher order autocorrelation, irrespective some observation are same or some observation are not same in the series. So this is all about the run test. See you with another video. Ciao.